Season 19 of The Real Housewives of Orange County has been filled with shifting alliances, emotional revelations, and the ongoing effort of the women to balance personal struggles with group expectations. By the time episode 10 comes around, there is already a strong sense of anticipation, as viewers have witnessed enough arguments, reconciliations, and fragile truces to know that any group trip could go in more than one direction. Against this backdrop, Tamra Judge takes the lead in planning a trip to Temecula, hoping to mix relaxation with fun while also bringing the women together. The sneak peek highlights Shannon Storms Beador's perspective, as she admits she has reservations about what might unfold during the outing. Shannon has been part of the franchise for years, and fans are used to her cautious outlook, particularly when it comes to trips where alcohol, unresolved tension, and bold personalities collide. In her conversations, Shannon reflects that while Tamra might be setting the trip up with good intentions, the group is in a place where certain conflicts remain very close to the surface. Before the trip even begins, Shannon's body language and tone suggest she is not fully convinced the women will be able to spend time together without friction. She acknowledges that she wants things to go smoothly but also makes it clear that she expects potential trouble. Her words feel less like speculation and more like an intuitive reading of the group dynamic. For longtime viewers, this is familiar. Shannon has often been the one to predict conflict before it happens, sometimes accurately and other times out of her own heightened sense of worry. The tension she refers to has been building in several directions. Tamra has recently been navigating a mix of personal and group issues, balancing her loyalty to friends with her tendency to stir the pot when conversations get heated. Dubrow remains a polished presence, but her straightforward style often clashes with others. Gina Kirschenheiter and Emily Simpson continue to balance humor with honesty, sometimes becoming the unexpected voices of reason but at other times amplifying conflicts when they feel slighted. Jenn Pedranti, as a newer member of the group, is still finding her footing and can be caught in the middle of drama she did not initiate. With all of these moving parts, Shannon's prediction of trouble ahead does not feel unfounded. As Shannon speaks about her concerns, it becomes clear that her hesitancy is not just about Tamra's role as host, but about how the women behave once alcohol, competitiveness, and buried resentments come into play. Group trips on The Real Housewives are almost always catalysts for drama, and Temecula is no exception. The destination itself, known for wine tasting and scenic outings, immediately suggests that the women will be spending plenty of time drinking, which often lowers inhibitions and accelerates arguments. Shannon reflects that she has been through enough of these experiences to know how quickly things can turn. She does not blame Tamra outright but instead frames the situation as one where the group dynamic is fragile. The sneak peek allows viewers to hear her candidly admit that she is already bracing herself for something to go wrong. This sense of foreshadowing sets the stage for heightened anticipation. Fans know that when Shannon verbalizes her worries, the trip usually does not stay calm for long. In a broader sense, Shannon's comments also reveal where she stands emotionally at this point in the season. She has been juggling her personal life, her family relationships, and her attempts to maintain friendships within the group. Her sensitivity makes her wary of conflict, but it also often makes her a central figure in it. By admitting she expects trouble, she signals that she is self-aware enough to prepare, but possibly too aware to fully relax and enjoy what is supposed to be a fun trip. Meanwhile, Tamra, as the host, is trying to put together an outing that blends fun with connection. Her personality thrives on planning high-energy events, and she typically embraces both the entertainment value and the unpredictability of group trips. However, Tamra also knows that her history with Shannon is complicated. The two women have been through ups and downs in their friendship, alternating between strong loyalty and painful fallouts. This history adds another layer to the sneak peek. Viewers may wonder if Tamra is intentionally putting Shannon in a situation where unresolved feelings could surface, or if she is genuinely trying to create an opportunity for the group to reconnect. The sneak peek does not show the entire trip, but it provides just enough context to highlight the storm clouds forming on the horizon. Shannon's tone is cautious, and her words are laced with both realism and anxiety. She is not making an exaggerated prediction just for effect. She is speaking from years of experience in situations where things started calmly and ended explosively. The fact that she is already bracing for trouble before the trip even begins emphasizes just how fragile the group dynamic currently is. Another element in this preview is how the other women might react to Shannon's mindset. While Shannon tends to be vocal about her concerns, not everyone in the group responds with patience. Some may interpret her comments as negativity or self-fulfilling prophecy. Heather, for instance, often prefers a polished, composed environment and might see Shannon's cautious attitude as unnecessary drama. Emily and Gina, depending on their mood, might tease Shannon for worrying too much or might agree that her instincts are usually on point. Tamra, of course, could see Shannon's apprehension as undermining her effort to plan something positive. The preview works well because it builds anticipation without giving away too much. Fans of The Real Housewives of Orange County know that trips rarely go smoothly, so Shannon's expectation of conflict feels like both a spoiler and a warning. Yet the details remain hidden, which keeps viewers engaged and curious about how events will unfold once the women actually arrive in Temecula. From a storytelling perspective, the sneak peek also underscores a common theme in this season: the difficulty of maintaining authentic friendships within a group that thrives on both loyalty and confrontation. Shannon's doubts about the trip reflect the broader doubts all of the women seem to have about one another. While some friendships appear solid on the surface, the reality is that unresolved tensions linger. These underlying issues almost guarantee that a trip designed to bring everyone closer together may instead reveal just how far apart they actually are. In summary, the sneak peek sets the tone for episode 10 by positioning Shannon as the voice of caution and foreshadowing. Her concerns about Tamra's Temecula trip create a sense of suspense, leaving viewers to wonder whether her worries are valid or exaggerated. Given the history of the group, it seems inevitable that the trip will involve both laughter and conflict, but Shannon's expectation of trouble makes it clear that drama is likely closer than anyone wants to admit.